let's try something else. Let's try some different paths.
Yeah, exactly. That's what also I'm kind of working on there. It's like I have an Austria circuit that I always tour, and I bring people with me as a headliner show. Like, okay, you headline. And what I told you as well, like if we could link up a few countries who do there's some guys in Hungary who do a little tour, and Czech Republic, Germany, Slovenia,
Bulgaria,
yeah. You could, have a booking, and you can just have somebody do it, and we can pass them around, these people. He does a tour with you here, and then you pass him on to Hungary. Then from Hungary passes it on to me to Austria, and then I pass it to a friend of mine in Germany. And he can have a 25-city tour, and he doesn't have to do anything.
And online is even easier because podcasts are now very big everywhere, and people love their country fellows and their podcasts from their nationality. But maybe it's time that we start giving this chance to other neighboring countries or countries from our region.
I agree. Let's go. Let's bring it everywhere. Everybody likes it. When I went to Vorarlberg for the first time, people were ecstatic. Like, finally, something's happened. This is new. We only saw this on YouTube.
How did you get there? Our viewers don't know, but Vorarlberg is a very disconnected part of Austria. It's high in the mountains.
Yeah, it's on the Swiss-German Liechtenstein border. It's a tiny little county.
And they ski all the time.
Well, it's very mountainy, so they have all the skiing stuff. Actually, all the cities have like 30 to 50,000 or even less. But it's so well connected that you can just jump on a train and in 8 to 9 minutes be in a different place. Or even the furthest distance within is like 35, 40 minutes on a train that's super modern and fast. And whole of Vorarlberg is like 350,000 people, all of the county. And a lot of industry there, a lot of foreigners, but the foreigners don't live, all of them, in the big cities there, because the industry and the factories will be out in the mountains. So they live in these little 780 people villages around the place. And when I run ads for Vorarlberg, I run it in the whole county. And when first time we did...
So people drive to go and see a show.
Yeah.
I don't think Bulgarians would do that.
No, you go to them. You definitely. Like, see, Vorarlbergers wouldn't go to Tyrol. But they'll go drive 15 minutes, 20 minutes. When we did the first show there, we had people who left the show early because they had to catch trains back to Liechtenstein and Italy. And
ooh, cool.
Because I ran the ads there, but, they live in Italy but work in Vorarlberg, or better, or from Germany. So they saw the ad when they were there.
That's typical for that part.
When you live on the border.
When you live on the,
and you can just drive 5 minutes, work at some shitty McDonald's job on the highway. In Hungary, jackpots.
There is this great outlet center in the on the border between between Hungary and Austria. And it's situated in Austria, but everybody who works there is actually Hungarian, and they drive there from Hungary.
I would. Sopron is so close to the border that I think it's like it must be a 1 kilometer drive to the border. So if the McDonald's or Pandorf is another 5 to 10 kilometers, what's a 10-minute drive in the morning? Like, you probably drive longer to get an office.
I drive an hour to get to wherever the business center of Sofia.
Yeah, see, so the drive is always there, and it's always long, and they would just get it done.
Cool. There was this big YouTuber. For a long time, he was the biggest YouTuber in the world, PewDiePie.
Yeah,
you've heard of him. Yeah. PewDiePie was actually not a native speaker.
No.
But he was Scandinavian. Right? He's Scandinavian, and Scandinavians have a very good command of English.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, okay, they're lucky because they learn such a good English at school, or I don't know where. and they can communicate through YouTube or everywhere on the social networks so good that they break this language barrier. But I was not sure that we, the Eastern Europeans, can do it as well. And you give me hope that that's possible.
I think it is because everybody speaks English now. When I moved to Austria from Budapest in 2013, it was like a hilarious stereotype joke about Hungarians that, you go back to Hungary, nobody speaks English. Nobody, absolutely nobody speaks. Friends of mine went on a weekend trip and they crashed the car a bit. They had to call the police. The police didn't speak any English, so they had to call the hotel reception desk on the phone. So the police talk to the police and translate and give what's going on. It's like, no English? And just 12 years later, I can do a show for 200 people in Budapest, most of whom 95% were Hungarians.
Cool.
I even made a joke about it, like, just how many of you are like Hungarian, the whole audience, woo! And I'm like, because I see my statistics on...
So a Hungarian guy goes back to Hungary to do a stand-up comedy show in English.
Yeah.
And everybody in the audience is Hungarian.
And they loved it. I never remember, because, I moved here and I started in Austria. So I just thought I'm going to post these videos, because I started all these crowd work videos during COVID. Because I'm like, all right, everything's moving online. We're locked in. So I'm going, everyone's on front of the screen. Watch me.
Yeah.
Watch me then, if you're going to watch something. And I noticed really quickly, because at the time I didn't do any crowd work. I always asked somebody to host my show, and then I do my hour and whatever. And then I thought, I went through all the videos I had, and I had like 6 little 30-second clips. And I'm like, I don't want to. So I started hosting my own shows to get the clips in. Some of these clips then went viral because Hungarian jokes, these are Austrian jokes. So I started collecting followers. And I'm like, I wonder if these people come out to a show. Because I saw like, okay, Hungary has a big percentage and Austria are my two main things. I'm like, okay, but I guess the Hungarians are not Hungarian. They're foreigners who live in Hungary. Nope. Apparently not.
Cool. Cool, man. Cool.
So I'm sure it's happening here as well. Because every Bulgarian I've ever met in Austria
Did you work on
English.
Have you worked additionally on your English language after you started this?
No.
No?
No.
You haven't done anything specific for your pronunciation to work on it in order for people to get used to it? Or?
No.
Cool.
You should. Why you're thinking about?
Well,
I like your accent. I think it's a very Bulgarian. I think if you're gonna do that in English, do it like that.
I think only Eastern Europeans would like Eastern European accent.
I don't know about that. Like there's a comedian friend of mine, Radu Isak and Victor.
Oh, Radu is coming as well. Yeah.
See, he has a distinctly Romanian accent and voice.
He lives in London right now.
Yeah. And I toured with him, and he always talked like this. And now why don't they do like this? And it's like the diction, the way the melody, everything is super Romanian. People eat it up. But he also has that weird. I'm very jealous of that, actually. People who can do that, because I'm a very all in. And these guys like Radu can stand there like awkwardly on stage, not move anything, like humped shoulder. Like, hello, my name is Radu. And everybody.
That's a very good impression of
dead
Radu.
Laughing. Yeah. Everybody like, how the fuck did you do that? I just saw the whole audience when you said hello. They were like awkward, and then you just did 2 lines and 1 word, and everybody's losing his mind laughing. And now they're into that style. So now they're like sitting like, what else? And it's like, and then another. Wow.
Then if you're very, very good, it will work.
It will work. And sometimes you can pull them in, or you should be able to pull them into your awkwardness. And then it doesn't matter, because they're like, all right, it's like a silly show. It's all, okay, you're doing and then it wins. Like, that's what it depends on, is if you find the connection with them, you can do whatever. Like,